I'll start the timer.
Who has the first step again?
Introduction.
Yeah.
I do. Are we just all gonna introduce ourselves or
Oh, yeah. I'm Celeste Garcia.
um I'll go next. I'm Steven. I'm an accounting major.
I'm Colin Quickstad. I'm a finance major.
I'm Wheatley
Uh
Blanchard. I'm a finance major.
and I'm Tristan Osborne. I'm a sport commerce major. And so the goal for this meeting is to discuss the problems faced by Cartmart Incorporated due to the company loaning a card out, leading to an injury of a child, and to generate possible solutions.
Um, what problems did they have? I know. Like the minimal safety measures.
And the no liability waivers signed by customers.
Hmm.
And I'd include the lawsuit itself, the case against them from the injured kid.
Also probably like the lack of like requirements, I guess, for the loan carts. Anything else?
You could use the media coverage has been overwhelmingly negative, damaging the brand itself.
Good one. Which one is like the one we want to like focus on? Like the main concern, I would say.
I would probably say the lawsuit against the cart company.
I also think the lawsuit,
Yeah. Yeah,
how they go about handling that, it's more important.
absolutely.
Yeah, because I feel like it could also like affect like the reputation.
Right. And then profits.
Okay. Do you think that's good? Do you think we covered good amount for
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I
problem?
think
I think
so.
so.
Okay. So for criteria, we need, to judge, if the solution is going to be effective or not using these criteria. And this could include, creating proper liability documents that can protect the company, or it could also include rebuilding the brand's reputation and their brand name. And it could also include having lawyers or a legal defense in place if this were to happen again.
Mm.
Um, does anyone want to add anything to that?
Probably like customer safety. I feel like that's like a criteria that would hopefully be something that they would like look into fixing.
Yeah.
Um, I
Um,
sorry, go ahead.
oh, I just wanted to throw in that we also kind of want to minimize the money that's put into it. Like we need to be realistic with the cost.
Yeah. It needs to be cost effective, so that it fixes it effectively, but that we don't spend too much money on it.
Do you want to move on to the solutions?
Yeah.
Um, I think the first one would be like creating a liability waiver. Maybe having like a safety training too to like teach the customers how to like really use the carts properly or who could even use the carts.
Absolutely.
Uh, I think a last resort could be possibly discontinuing the cart lending program.
Yeah.
That's fun. Y'all know I think we're about 7 minutes in. We need
Okay.
to, I think we have to be done by, yeah, we have to be done by 14 minutes. So
Okay. Um, any other possible solutions?
yeah, I have a few, I'd like to include. So, um, I have three here. I think that one solution is to settle the lawsuit privately, um, and like pay the injured family, um, and on the condition that all the complaints and everything is just like hushed out. So, basically wrap everything up completely and settle and don't fight them at all.
Yeah.
Another one, is the opposite. Battle them in court with lawyers, um, and try to put the blame on them, that they were being reckless. And then, if there's a ton of legal fees, you can force them to pay, I think, in court if you were to win, but that is very risky. Um, and then, last one, I just wanted to include because in the story we had that there was that like dad who said not to talk to anybody. I want to include his, which is to ignore everything and just um try to sweep it under the rug and just don't talk to anyone, don't talk to legal teams, don't talk to the press, tell them to leave, and just hope they're all bluffing, call the bluff on the family. They're not actually going to do anything. They're just trying to get clout for it.
Um, evaluation. Do y'all want to move on to that one?
Yeah.
Um, I think that creating a liability waiver would probably be like one of the best solutions only because it still like allows for like a positive brand image. Um, and then it also allows for like set regulations on who could use the carts.
Okay.
I think if you discontinue the program, I think it's one of the not ideal ways to go about it. It would damage the customer relations by just not having it at all. And it could be seen as a little extreme.
And I think as far as the safety training, it demonstrates Carmart's care for customers and reduces misuse and future incidents.
Mm,
Um, I think yeah, if you were to settle a lawsuit privately, that I personally think that's the best way to go about the lawsuit because if you fight them on it, you're going to have to pay a lot of money and you're probably going to lose, and it's just too risky. And if you ignore it, you're probably going to just get hit with it and you're going to be forced to pay damages that are more severe. So I think that if you can come to an agreement with them, it'll create good press. Like, oh, you met with them. Oh, you discussed it. You fixed it. And there won't be a ton of PR about this court case going on. It won't become sensational or any bigger than it already is. It'll just stop where it is already.
So having said that, what do you think the best conclusion would be for them to
Um,
solve their issue?
I agree with Steven and settling the lawsuit because while the rest of these options are pretty good, solution one doesn't directly address the fact that there is going to be a court case coming up. So that's, I think, the best way would be to settle.
I would agree with that as well.
yeah, I agree. I think maybe like moving forward, if they were to like attempt to not have something like this happen again, I feel like a mixture of both the waivers and then maybe cart, the cart like meeting or whatever would really help them in the future, even
Yeah.
though I feel like having a safety meeting might take more manpower.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think yeah, solution one does help them moving forward. Once they are finished with all the mess that they're already in, it will definitely help steer them in the right direction again and avoid this happening. By the way, we've exceeded 10 minutes.
Excellent.
I mean, we're done anyways now, right?
Yep, I think so. We did all the steps, I think.
All right.
All right. Awesome.
All right.
I will
Okay.
end the recording then if y'all are ready.
Yeah.
All right.